Hi everyone, today we are doing our 1-point perspective practice and I'm just going to walk you through what that should look like. So you want to start by getting out your purple handout for 1-point perspective. There's my final perspective drawing. So you need your handout, you need probably a ruler, and you should have your mechanical pencil and eraser. So you want to start by turning your paper horizontal. All these directions are on this sheet as well. So I'm turning my paper horizontal, and you can just do this in your sketchbook. And you're going to draw your horizon line, which is a horizontal line. It's an easy way to remember that. And you want to draw it kind of close to the top of your paper so you have some room at the bottom to draw your shapes. And then you want to make your vanishing point. Because this is 1-point perspective, there's one vanishing point. And I'm just labeling my vanishing point. You don't have to do that, but it'll be helpful. And I recommend not drawing your vanishing point too big because you want to make sure all your points recede to the same place. So now I'm drawing my square or rectangle. I chose to do a rectangle. I didn't want to have to worry about measuring a square. And you want to make sure those are really horizontal lines, so they should be parallel to each other as well as parallel to the horizon line. And then you're going to finish your rectangle with your vertical lines. And then once you have your shape, it's time to draw your orthogonal lines. And just a reminder, the orthogonal lines are the diagonal lines that connect the corners of a shape to the vanishing point. It is also a math term. So I'm going to go from all of these corners, but you'll see I'm only going from 3 corners. If I wanted to, I could have drawn the orthogonal from that bottom left corner of my rectangle, but it would not be visible from this viewpoint. Sorry, I had a little bit of a shaky camera there. So I have all my lines nice and straight going to the same point, and if your vanishing point is too big, it'll be too hard to make sure all of your points recede, all of your lines recede to the same point. And there I'm drawing my horizontal and vertical lines to finish my shape. And again, they should be parallel to the other lines in your drawing. And now it's time to erase my orthogonal lines because you don't need those extra lines now. And I just sped past this because you don't want to watch me shaking my camera and erasing. I used the white eraser for this just because they're pretty hard lines. And now you can draw more forms. So it's the same process. You're just going to draw a rectangle, a square, maybe change the size. I'm doing a taller, skinny rectangle because I chose kind of a standard rectangle before. Mix it up. You could do as many as you want. You could even do some that are above the horizon line, but all points are still receding back to that one vanishing point. And you want to make sure your lines are parallel. And erasing the orthogonals will make your drawing look nice and finished. And that's it for 1 point, so give it a try and do some practice ones. You can do more than one paper. But that is it for 1-point perspective.